bringing you the latest news from Friendship Athletics. This is the Tiger Fan Zone podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back into the High School Fan Zone on Wednesday night. I'm Randy Rosetta. I'm sitting here alone right now because my next guest is a very busy man. We'll talk about that and a lot of things. Paul Page is on the phone, I think. Were you there, Paul?
I'm here. Yes, sir.
Are you juggling responsibilities right now, or are you sitting down and taking a few deep breaths?
We're doing a lot of things right now. So, but this is a good time. This will be a good break for me. I'm ready.
Because I was going to tell you, when you do come in, I'm inviting Jennifer as well, because I'm going to assume that she's a calming presence on you, because how long have y'all been married? I'm putting you on the spot.
26 years. So yeah, definitely.
I've got you by 1 year, man.
Definitely my.
And plus, women named Jennifer are just good people in general. And the reason I say that,
100%. And
I double-checked with him, just folks out there, just to make sure I'm not being nosy. My friend Paul Page, as Kelly Robinson said today at the luncheon for the Gene Messer Classic, we are very glad you're here, because in the fall, you had a health scare. I'll leave that there and let you explain as much as you want to. And I told you the other day, I'm not much of a hugger, but I felt like I needed to at least offer half a hug when I saw you, because it was good to see you healthy and good to go.
Right. Well, you're half the man you used to be, so that was a good hug. But yeah, August 26th, I suffered a heart attack and setting an open gym, just watching kids play ball, and I don't know if it was bad basketball or just bad timing, but it finally, I guess everything caught up with me, and had a heart attack. Was able to get immediate help in the emergency room, and then later on get a stent put in that night, and so been recovering from that ever since. Had a good 12-week of cardiac rehab to prepare me for the season. So kind of finished that on November 12th, right before we got kicked off with the season. And so feel good, was ready to go. And, it's obviously an eye-opener for you, when something like that happens. And because coaches don't slow down,
Nope.
And so you're the last person. You're usually the last person you care about is yourself. In the coaching profession. So sometimes you have to just, stop and look at yourself and make sure you're taking care of your health and for your family and, and for all the players that have played for you over the years. And so, yeah, very eye-opening, but God was with us that day and has been ever since. And definitely feel blessed to be able to start a new season and have the opportunity to keep coaching, and that's what we're going to do this weekend.
And I'm going to add to the eye-opening part for you. For those who don't know Paul and have never seen the guy, this is one of the healthiest persons I've ever seen. And also, I'm going to give you away here. You said you're 53.
Right.
He's also got more energy than most 25-year-olds, let alone 53-year-olds. And when I heard that, or the person who told me that, I was like, no, that can't be right. He's way too healthy. So, folks, pay attention. Just like Paul said, pay attention to your body. And I will tell you that there's a reason that sports writers and coaches get along for the most part, because we're the same exact way. We don't pay attention to little signs and just keep grinding because there's work to do. And sometimes you have to stop. And I'm very partial to Paul in a lot of reasons. One, because he's a two-time girl dad like me, and I know both of his daughters pretty well. So I hope those two have helped keep you in line as well. I know one of them probably has pretty well. Right.
No, they definitely, along with my wife, just kind of been my rocks through all this. And yeah, I'm going to get teary, but they definitely have always been my purpose. But definitely now, as you see a different perspective, you cherish the days and the opportunities with those girls, and so definitely have leaned on them, and they've leaned on me, and so definitely brought us closer together. So
that's the good news. Well, we're coming up on a break.
That's right.
I'm only saying that half jokingly. I think you knew that this early part of the season was going to be a little different than probably any you've coached. I think I asked you that the other day, and you said you've never quite started a season in the current situation you guys are in. We'll talk about that after the break. But the Gene Messer Classic is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday out at the Tiger Pit. They play some games in the JV gym. Most of them are in the Tiger Pit. I will be out there with HubCityPreps.com a lot of tomorrow. We'll have photos out there, keep you as updated as we can. Do you guys have a live scores part of the component to your thing, or can I tell people to look at my site?
Yeah, both ways. I'll let you know after the break what that looks like. Okay. And that'd be good.
All right. We're coming back, and I'll talk about the schedule. So, like I said, I'll be out there a lot tomorrow. We'll come back after the break and talk more Friendship Tiger basketball on 100.7 The Score.
Breaking down Friendship sports. This is the Tigers Fan Zone podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Welcome back in. This is the Tiger Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score. I'm Randy Rosetta. It's Wednesday night, December, 3rd? First new week of the show after Thanksgiving. I mentioned before we'll be Mondays and Wednesdays now for the rest of the school year. We'll go through that after we get done talking to Paul Page, because I want to get him to talk more about the Gene Messer Classic. I know you've told me this before, Paul. Is this something that you started when you got to Friendship, or is it something you inherited? And what did you say today at the luncheon? It's December dumbness?
December dumbness.
Yeah, because I hope people understand and appreciate how much work, not just you, but Chris Roberts, all your assistant coaches, Jennifer Page, everything that goes into this.
Right. No, it's a big deal. And I did not start this. This was inherited, but it began like 1994. 1994 was called the Cotton Picking Shootout. And then Gene Messer came on board with the help of Mac Owen and the Owen Group in 2001. And so they've kind of been the title sponsor since then. And then definitely, we've had a great tournament. It just speaks for itself, and now you really don't even have to call it the Gene Messer Classic. People just, often refer to it as the Messer. Yep. Because it just is so well known and draws so much attention. And and we have the opportunity to, along with the varsity division, we throw in a JV division and a freshman division. So, over a 3-day period, we will play 64 games in 3 days. And so it's a big deal, but it's an opportunity for us to, host, but also get all 5 or 4 of our teams play here at the high school and get to be a part. And then parents help out, our booster club helps out, and definitely has grown throughout the years and is a special event. So we're excited to kick it off in the morning at 9 a.m.
I focus mostly on the varsity because that's just what my website does. You guys added some new teams this year, and I made it even tougher, I think, because it's always been challenging. When you were talking about it today, you add Liberty, who somehow or another Liberty's not in the TABC rankings. I think that will change pretty quickly because Parker's got a monster team this year, and they've been building them for 3 years. That's one of the new teams. Amarillo Holy Cross. For those people who aren't familiar with Amarillo Holy Cross, that's a TAPS 2A team, and people may think, well, 2A TAPS team. No, that's a really good team. A couple of the coaches that play them from here in Lubbock, Tanner Bruffy, J.D. Champion, David Chapman did last year. Those are all guys probably coached against all of them or coached against them as players. They all told me how good they were last year, and I don't think they've taken a step back, and that's in addition to a very good Monterey team. El Paso Montwood, who I think you said is 9-2 coming in. Wichita Falls Legacy. I think I'm right about this. You didn't mention it earlier, but I think that's the Wichita Falls team that went to the state quarterfinals last year in the first year of the school. Brownfield and Rockwall Heath are always good. Your varsity team and your blue team. El Paso El Dorado, I think, has been here several times. And then West Plains, who you finish up with tomorrow. That's your second game tomorrow. Without their football guys, just beat Amarillo High last night. So who invited all these teams? Did you ever figure out who put you in the spot?
I don't know how it worked out that way, but it is loaded. It is pound for pound one of the best tournaments we've had, and there's really not a lot of separation. And, in the past, we've had some elite teams that have come in, and we've kind of been that team over the last 5 years. But definitely, pound for pound, this tournament is any pool could go any direction, and so there's going to be some ties. There's going to be some point system to figure out who's going to be in what seed. And so, I look forward to a great day tomorrow, and then everything will kind of shape out as pool play finishes up Friday morning.
Well, and we'll touch on this briefly. This is a Friendship team that's 0-5, and the reason I don't want to pin it on anything. The reason it's a different team for you in all years as coaching. You had one guy back who played a lot of varsity, and that guy's really good. It's Hayden Wilson. This is I was teasing you the other day. This after your health scare, this is not the kind of team you probably would have designed, but man, you're coaching your butt off. I've seen you a couple times. Those guys are getting everything you have.
Right, and it's just a new time for us with the transition of schools and depth-wise and things like that. So definitely we got a work cut out for us, but we're going to get healthy. We're missing one key kid right now, and so hopefully that'll change over the next few days, and things will start to shape up better for us and have an opportunity just to get people in the right positions. Right now we're just playing so out of position size-wise that the dominoes are not in our favor, but hopefully that'll begin to change as we add Maddox Archibald to the roster here pretty soon. So definitely, but it's right now we're just in character building. We're definitely trying to build this squad, and our schedule's built off who we were last year. Yep. And so we're having to go through that gauntlet again. And so what doesn't kill us is going to make us stronger, and definitely I speak to that today.
Here you go. 9 a.m. It starts tomorrow with a full slate. I didn't get time. There's a guy sitting next to me that knows that thing about the new school starting up and having to adjust. Will Flemons is joining me here after the break. I told him I could get him to say hello, but he can do it in spirit. He'll see you soon enough. So I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on, and I'll say it again. I'm glad you're here.
Thanks, Randy.
All right, see you tomorrow.
We'll see you tomorrow.
We'll be back after the break in the Pirate Fan Zone on 100.7 The Score.